Hey gang, this is Andy over at the Facebook Live TV show. It is 2:41, a really odd time to start a Facebook Live, but I was so excited. I didn't want to wait. I may do this a couple times, and have different titles at different times because I'm going to add a little bit more content and possibly different content in regard to Facebook covers. This is the newest thing that I've been working on, and I think it's necessary, especially based on, if anybody watched 22 Socials reveal yesterday, some of the stats that Andrew Lane and Renee brought up about Facebook, how it is essentially taking over the world, and you better have a presence on there that allows you to stick out among all the others, number one, and the importance of video on Facebook. So all of these things are super important. If you're in business, if you're a coach, if you're an author, you need to be aware of all this stuff. And one of the things, again, is creating video in your Facebook timeline cover. Hey, Charmaine, how are you? Glad to see you on here. And so there's a couple things I'm excited about. I created a training course on it's 4 easy steps in creating your own video cover. I want to be taken through each one of the steps. Most of the stuff I'm going to be telling you to use is free, which is the great news. You can actually create your Facebook video cover free if you already have some video editing software. So iMovie is free, usually comes with a Mac. If you have Camtasia, ScreenFlow. Sorry, I had to look down at my icons down below. Charmaine's gonna be doing her 50th Facebook Live show tomorrow. That's fantastic. You know, I just saw what mine is. I think I'm approaching 100, so that's fantastic. 50 is a really great milestone, and you're doing a great job. I've been spying on some of your stuff you've been doing. It's hard to keep up with everybody that's doing stuff, but I've been just trying to make sure and kind of make sure that at least the people that I've touched in regard to Facebook are actually doing it. And Charmaine, I'm seeing you everywhere. You are doing awesome. I think you're doing awesome. But I just finished my course. What you need to do, well, what I'm going to do is give you early access, which I have one video up now, and I'll be putting the rest of the videos up by the next couple of days. The first video is going to take you a day or two to complete the exercise because you're going to be probably doing something that you've not done before. So and you're going to want to kind of tweak a couple things. So I would suggest before you put anything up on Facebook is that you try a couple different things and play with it a little bit and take a couple days and just working on the very first step that I'm going to give you for creating your video Facebook cover. And so it's plenty of time. By the time you get ready for the next video, I'll have already had it up and probably all of them up by that time. All you need to do is in the messenger in the comments, because you're going to get a message from me in the comments is you are going to write either Facebook video or FB video. Now it could be FB video with no space, FB video with a space, or Facebook video. Type that in the comment section and you will get access to it for only $14.99 plus a $5 off coupon. So it'll be $9.99. This will only last until Friday. Once Friday comes, it'll all be the price will be raised. All right. So it's I'm telling you, it's each one of the steps. You will be able to actually start a business. You could go up on Fiverr and say Facebook video cover creation and charge $100, $250. I'm thinking about doing that myself, but I just got offered some new stuff by one of our friends who is a huge personality in our space. I got offered kind of a position over there. So anyway, so I'm not sure I'm going to have all the time to do it. So Facebook video or FB video, if it doesn't work, let me know. I haven't used ManyChat in a long time. I'm really trying to get back into it because I realize that so many of my students are using it, number one, and other people in the space are using it very effectively. So if it doesn't work, if you don't get a message from me, I'm not that big. Now, you haven't hired me, Mark, but somebody else has hired me. Charmaine's trying 2 of them. I hope you get something. I tested it and it worked for me. If it doesn't work, let me know. It's either Facebook. There's a way that I can see, I think, how it's working. Hold on. Anyway, I'm going to show you something here first. If it's not working, I will send you a private message with the information. I just want you to at least take some steps in order to get it. I don't want to just give it to everybody for free. All right. So anyway, let me go back to the broadcast. So there's a couple things that are really important for you to know about the Facebook cover itself. That's really, really important when you're creating your Facebook cover. So whether you decide to get into my program, which teaches you how to put a video on there, or not, and I don't need to show you by sharing my screen. No, not Facebook cover, Facebook video. FB video or Facebook video. Nice try, Mark. But in regard to Facebook covers, what you need to know is that the dimensions are different for PC as they are for, you've typed it, Charmaine. FB video with no space is fine. I don't know why it's not working. Of course, the one time I tried to go back to using it, it worked the very first time I've used it. Let me see if I get my own message. Okay, if you guys typed it in there, I'll look up who you are and I'll send you the information. Oh, man, I just set it up and I tested it and it worked perfectly. That's making me mad. As usual, what I love to do is have errors on my, I'm getting a lot of dings. I hear the dings going through. So I'm not sure why. See, do you hear that? I know that you guys can all hear that. I hear the dings. But for some reason, it looks like it's not working. So bizarre. Anyway, go ahead and just chat. Just put it in there. If you put it in there, I'll send you a private message with the coupon and the link to get into it. Anyway, let me get back to my training, and I will do it. And so go back to in ManyChat and make sure your growth tool is active and not in draft. Okay, growth tool. Hold on, stand by. Growth tool. La 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 da 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 da. This is so much fun. Hold on, I wish I could share my screen and that way you can see what I'm doing. Wow, I got a bunch of growth tools in here. Some of them are draft. Growth tool number 8. How do I know which one is which? It's not in order. Lead pages. Why do I have one for lead page? Oh, no, it's not lead page. Hold on. Stand by. 8. Example. All right. Well, obviously, I must have, I thought I clicked on that. All right. Anyway, if you chatted in, if you put FB live or FB video or Facebook video in there, I will just simply send you a private message. But I see some are draft, but the ones I'm clicking on that are draft are not it. Oh, Yves. Oh, dale. All right. So anyway, so just go ahead and type in there, and as long as you typed in there, I will take care of it. You can see the hamster to it. Yeah, you can too. It's getting you guys to engage, though, isn't it? Check the title of your latest tool. I did. All right. So anyway, I'll go back to it in just 1 minute. Let me just talk about what it is you need to know, because this is important. I don't want anybody to miss this aspect, because I keep seeing people's Facebook covers all jacked up. All right. So when I'm going to share my screen here. So when you are creating your Facebook, let me get rid of this. When you are creating your Facebook graphic, you must realize that the entire graphic, when you're creating it on your laptop or your desktop, is that it needs to be 820 by 461. All right, so that is the size. Now it could be bigger, right? And that I don't want to complicate anything, but just go by these measurements. If you go into Canva, for instance, and put these measurements in, 820 by 461, understand that the blue area right there is what people are going to see on your desktop. So whatever's in that blue area will be seen. Now, you're gonna have to adjust it. I've created this graphic because this is what we're gonna need when we're creating the video cover, all right? In a static graphic, which has no video, it actually shows the middle of that. So move that blue part down and then put gray at the top and gray at the bottom, and that's what it will actually show up. Now, you can adjust it, move it up and down before you actually save it to your Facebook cover. So if you move it down, that blue part will be what people see on your desktop, but they will not see, unless they click on the image to make it bigger, the gray part. The gray part shows up on mobile. So you see on a mobile, both the blue part and the gray part. This is why when people don't realize that and they create an image that is only that 820 by 312, that the sides get cut off. So you see that black on the sides, that actually gets cut off. And so you only see what's right there in the middle. And your words, if you have something like on my Fearlessly Successful, if you go to that on your mobile, Fearlessly Successful on your mobile device, that's my Facebook page, you will see that fear actually gets cut off. And it looks like littlessly successful. And then part of the man who's at his arms out like this, he's on top of a cliff, he's kind of cut it in half. It's because when I created that, the measurements were different, or I thought that it was good enough because on a laptop or a desktop, I can see that it looks perfect, right? But when people go to the mobile device, the sides are cut off. And that's because it shows up differently on the mobile device as it does the desktop. So make sure that when you are creating your graphic, whether it's video, which you're going to learn in the course itself, that you are understanding that your top half on a 820 by 461, the blue part is what people are going to see on your desktop. All right. And then you're going to want to put something like, and you guys have seen this on my Facebook pages, most of them, is that I put usually a testimonial down there in the gray area, or a picture or a series of pictures that when somebody looks on the phone, they will see on the mobile device, you will see that other part, that part that's in the gray area. And so when we are going to go in and tackle this aspect in the training of the video Facebook cover, you will see how important that is, because you are going to have stuff down below when we're doing that. So actually, let me go ahead. What the hell? I'm going to go ahead and show you just really fast, just in case you're not quite understanding what I'm talking about. And I see a bunch of people. Oh, shoot. Now I'm going to have to go to all those syndicated ones. I am going to have to do this separate. If you don't get a message from me, just know that I'm going to do this again, and I will make sure that bot is working. I could have sworn that I clicked on it and made sure that it was all working. So you will get access on how to do this. So let me go to my Facebook page here that shows what it is that I'm talking about. Hold on one second. Look at, I just got a message from my own bot. I opted in and my bot went through. Oh, well, anyway. Okay, so let's go to Create, Launch, and Profit, and I'm opening that up so I can share the page. All right. So let's go here. Come on, baby. Let me go ahead. I'm going to just go ahead and pull this one down that's open. And as you can tell, since I'm trying to do 10 different things at the same time, it is arguing with me. It is going to argue with me here. Completely argue with me. All right, stop sharing. All right, I got to stop sharing that one. Stop sharing. There we go. All right, let me just do this other one. Try it one more time. If this doesn't work, then I'm dead. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let me now go to the Facebook page, Create, Launch, Profit. So there you see the graphic, right? So you see that top, which in my keynote presentation that I showed you, that's that blue part. When you click on it and it opens up, now you'll see the bottom part. I think this one, yeah. So now you see that gray part, make money while you sleep, and it has those 3 points. So this is what people see on the mobile device. All right. So that is why if you're looking at yours and it looks funny on a mobile device, it's because you've not taken into consideration that you need to have this lower half. If you don't have it, it will literally cut off those sides because it's shrinking it down so it'll fit. All right. So that's what I'm talking about when you're creating your graphic. That's what you see on the PC, and this is what you see on the mobile device. All right. So there we go. All right, so that is an important factor that you need to remember. And I think that this is so important as we are moving forward as business owners and trying to get attention on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. And I see, did it subscribe to my podcast? Oh, Dale. All right, so just forget about it. Yeah, and yeah, he does. He does have it in Design Hackers, and then also I created my own template that it's also included in the course. And so either one, Charmaine. And so I've added the little graphic, and mine kind of allows you to create your own template from my template. So in my course, you'll get the template itself that has it so that the upper part that you need, the size you need, is there for the desktop, and then the lower half is there for the mobile. And I've left it so that, and I show you how to create the graphics and how to create it so that you have places where you have video, places where you have pictures, place where you have the picture of somebody giving you a testimonial. All that kind of stuff is in the training course. All right, so. And like I said, you get the template. I will definitely, I'm going to fix this bot and I'm going to get it going again. And if I have to extend the offer, I will. But just understand that I will try to message everybody that I can see who has been on this broadcast and get you the links that you need and the coupon that you need in order to make that happen. I'll just simply copy and paste and put it in a messenger. But it's been fun working on it. I'm going to have even a couple of videos as bonuses. So you have the 4 steps. You're going to have 4 steps, which is how to create the template so that you can have it ready to go so that when you have it designed, you're going to be able to download it, and then how to shoot the video to put into the Facebook video cover. And then it's, oh, I have it backwards. There's another one in there. How to set it up. So how to figure out where it is you want stuff and kind of my ideas and some of the things that I did to kind of figure out what is it that I'm trying to, what message am I trying to send? What is it that I need to take into consideration as I'm putting together the graphic itself, and then shooting the video based on what I've decided to do, and then putting it all together so that you can upload it to Facebook and it looks really good, and how to do that. And then there's a 5th section, which is going to have some bonus videos on just some of the systems and techniques that I use to do what I do. And there you go. And it'll go much better. I'm not doing a training on how to use a ManyChat. Once I learn how to use it, then I'll create the course in order to do that. All right. So I'm going to go back to work on my ManyChat. I'm going to probably call Charmaine, because obviously Charmaine has done that a lot more than I have more recently. The last time I used ManyChat, and I've been playing, I have a lot of tools like this. Right? You buy it, you use it, and you know how to use it then. It's been probably, gosh, where was I at when I got it? Man, it's got to be 6 months. 6 months since I last used it. And oh, I'm getting questions from somebody on private messages. So it's been at least 6 months that I've used it, and I obviously missed a step somewhere. And so, Charmaine, be ready for a phone call if I can't figure it out. I'd rather talk to you than support because I just rattled it. All right, that is it for this. Consider, just make sure and keep in mind when you're putting together your Facebook graphics that you know that you have to have those spaces and have everything set up so that it actually works and looks good. All right, I will get back to you as soon as I figure all this out. And well, yeah, Molly is the boss. I may have to call her, but she's so busy. You know, I have spent some time with her privately and that kind of stuff, with her and her husband, not just with her. And she's fantastic, but. And not to say that you're not busy either, Charmaine. That sounded bad. All right, I'm getting off because I keep getting into trouble. And Mark, quit laughing at me. I know that Mark's laughing, and I know John McCabe is laughing at me. All right, I will see you later. I will get all these things fixed, and I will get back to you, and I will see you at the next one. All right, take care. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, man.